Guys, it's Sarah. Today I'm going to show you how to do this really easy Hello Kitty makeup tutorial. It's super fun to do and it's simple, and I'm going to make it as affordable for you guys as possible. Okay, first what we're going to do is we're just going to cover up some blemishes. Like, I don't have a whole lot and I will explain that in another video because what I use to wash my face is amazing. But first I'm going to use this e.l.f. tone correcting concealer, and to get a better coverage what I'm going to do is I have like a bump here, a bump here, and a bump here. So what I'm going to do is just put a dab of it right there, and I know that may look kind of funny right now, but that's okay. So I'm going to take the concealer brush and I'm just going to gently work it into my skin so it covers it nicely and evenly, because when you're using concealer you really don't want to spread it unevenly. There we go. And if you want to just take your finger and spread it in a little bit more, it will make it blend easily. Okay, so next what we're going to do is take this jumbo eye pencil in white to set a base for the eyeshadow that we're going to be using. So what you're going to do, you're just going to close your eyes and rub it on your eyelid. And we're going to spread it out of the corner of your eye a little bit, because you want to have like a cat eye look since Hello Kitty is a cat. And make sure you get a little bit up when you're putting this on. This is also really cheap and affordable. I got it from Rue 21. It was only like $2, I think, and it's really easy to use. It's called Bright Eyes, and it looks just like that. Okay, so now we're going to start on the second eye, and just spread it evenly. You want to make sure that the white is nice and bold so that it will stay better. And don't forget to get the little cat eye over there. Also, when you're doing this, just be nice and relaxed, because otherwise it can look really funky in the end. And if you don't use all the white, that's okay. In the end, if you don't use all the white, that's fine. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to take this dark pink from my makeup palette from e.l.f., which is at Target. It's only about $10. And I'm going to take that bright pink and go on the outside of my eye and bring it in. And make sure you put enough on this angle brush, but if you feel like you have too much, just go over that color and just tap your brush so it will come off. Okay, I'm going to start on the outside of my eye, because that's usually where the darker colors go, and bring it out to your cat eye corner. And what we're going to do too is take this dark pink and just follow the crease of your eyelid at the bottom. And see, it looks pretty even. If it looks a little uneven, that's okay. It will all blend together in the end. So it doesn't need to look perfect while you're doing it. In the end, it's going to look really cool. Okay, now we're going to do the other eye. And I'm starting the other eye off a little differently. I'm doing the bottom first. And like I said, don't forget to bring it out into the cat eye corner. And if it looks too light, like that does compared to this side. Just make sure you get enough eyeshadow on your brush. These brushes are also by e.l.f. and they're really cheap at Target. They're only like $1 each. So it's really cheap to use and it's really affordable. So now you got both sides really pink. And as you can see, I went a little bit further on this side than that eye, but that's okay. Okay. And never use the same brush, especially if you have a brush like this. Never use the same brush twice because with a different color, the colors will mix together and then it looks really bad. Okay, so next we're going to take this brush and we're going to use the e.l.f. makeup palette still. And we're going to take this pink up here and we're going to use that in the inner corners of your eyes. Now Hello Kitty is very pink, and even if you wanted to, I guess you could use this for Barbie inspired makeup if you wanted to. That'll work also. So what we're going to do is just close your eye and gently work it in. They look very similar colors, but they're really not. One is lighter and one is darker, so you don't really want to, don't freak out or anything. They're the same color. They're not the same color. They are different. As you can see, one of my eyes is looking a little more sloppier than the other, but we will fix that in a little bit. And just try to blend them together. See? You got that. And Hello Kitty kind of has like a yellow to her too, and that will get close. But next I'm going to be using a lighter pink to go up further up your eye, and it's by Flirt. It's a palette you can get from Kohl's, and I'm going to use this pink right here because it's not too bright, but it will make it go together. And you just do a sweeping motion back and forth in your upper eye. You will be using the jumbo eye pencil again in a little bit. And when you take this, make sure you go from the corner, inner corner of your eye, and work it all the way into the cat eye to blend it together. Now it's a little more blended in together. Okay. Next, after you're done with that, next what we're going to do, because Hello Kitty has a little bit of yellow in her face, what we're going to do is take the e.l.f. palette once again, and we're going to take the e.l.f. palette and use this yellow, this top yellow, and this brush. Make sure you get enough on there, but not way too much on there, because if you get too much on there, it will be brighter than you want it to be. So what we're going to do is go from the corner of your eye and just work it into the crease of your eye. Okay. It's going to look kind of orangish, I guess, but it's not really going to be that orange. It's just a little more color than the pink. Like I said, start from the crease of your eye and bring it up. You don't want to go all the way to the cat eye because then it won't look that right. But in the corner, as you can see, it's like yellow and then some pink. And it looks kind of cool. So, next what we're going to do is take the jumbo eye pencil again, and to make just your eye pop a little bit, just start in the corner and bring it under your waterline. Not too dark. And then you want to smudge it a little bit because you don't want it too thick. don't want to go under your full eye, is it? Under your full waterline. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do is take this pink glitter eyeshadow that I also bought from Rue 21, and you're gonna take this brush, a small brush because you don't want to do too much. You're gonna just dab it in there. If you feel like you have too much, just scrape it on the sides. And just close your eyes and dab it. You do not want to spread it across your eye, because if you do, that will ruin the whole thing, and then it will all be smudged and it will look really bad. So you just want to dab your eye. And even going to the cat eye over here, because you can never have too much glitter when it comes to Hello Kitty. Okay. Now you're going to do the other side. Don't put too much on because you don't want to overload the glitter. With this one at least. See? And it looks pretty even. And what we're going to do next, here I'll show you, like that's what it looks like right now. So it's just sparkly and pink. Next what we're going to do is going to take this liquid eyeliner by e.l.f. to make your cat eye a little more bold. Just close your eye and try not to have too much liquid eyeliner on. If it feels like it's going through your lashes, that's what you want, because then you know you're close enough to your lash line. And you're not really going to mess up then. If you do mess up, just take a makeup remover cloth and fix it. You may have to start that eye over, but sometimes you can get it enough that you don't need to start over. When you go to the next eye, make sure you redip it, because it'll look really bad if you don't. Just bring it out. And then for the very corner of the cat eye, you want to add a little bit more so that it looks more like a cat eye. If you feel like one side does not have enough makeup, then just fix it and